Join us on this fascinating journey to discover the complete Ford story, one of innovation, excellence, and lasting impact on the world we live in today. In 1879, a 16-year-old young man left his simple life on the farm and embarked on a journey towards Detroit, in the United States, a city full of dreams and possibilities. At that time, the only means of transport available were carriages, and the first cars were seen as a curiosity reserved for the rich. However, this young man, with his determination and vision beyond his time, was destined to change all that. He founded a car company that revolutionized the auto industry and transformed the way the world moved. Over the years, his name has become synonymous with innovation and excellence. Today, after more than a century of history, the brand he created is still one of the most influential in the world. Born July 30, 1863 on his father's farm in Dearborn, Michigan, Henry Ford grew up in a hard-working, rural environment where farm life was all he knew. As the oldest child in a family of 6 siblings, he was expected to follow in his father's footsteps and take over the family business. However, from an early age he showed that he was different. Although he tried to help in whatever way he could on the farm, the intense and rigorous work of farming was not what he wanted. He preferred to dedicate his free time to studying and exploring mechanics, a passion that would lead him to change the world forever. From a young age, he showed a curiosity for machines, and every piece of machinery he encountered became a source of learning for him. At the age of 12, his father gave him a pocket watch, and he quickly learned to take it apart and put it back together in a matter of minutes, impressing everyone with his skill and dexterity. He gained fame as a skilled watchmaker and started repairing watches for people in the neighborhood. However, his true passion sparked when he saw a steam engine for the first time at age 13 during a school trip to Detroit. That meeting marked his life forever, making his obsession with mechanics even stronger. At just 15, he built his first steam engine, and his life changed dramatically when his mother suddenly passed away. He had a deep connection with her, and after her death, his distaste for the family farm grew even more. Determined to escape that situation, he left the farm at age 16, seeking a new direction for his life. Despite his father's contrary wishes, Henry Ford decided to move to the city of Detroit, which at that time was in full swing with the steam engine industry, and saw an opportunity in it. The revolutionary model that worked was the Ford Model T, released in 1908. Henry Ford managed to implement innovative production methods, such as the assembly line and mass production, which allowed for the rapid and efficient manufacture of vehicles. As a result, the cost of production has significantly decreased, making the car more affordable for the general population. The success of the Ford Model T was overwhelming, and in a short time it became the most popular vehicle in the United States. Thousands of people were able to fulfill their dream of owning a car, and the Ford Motor Company quickly became one of the world's leading automobile manufacturers. Henry Ford's vision was not just limited to producing affordable cars. He also believed in valuing workers and creating a healthy work environment. In 1914, the Ford Motor Company introduced a wage of $5 a day for its employees, which was considerably high at the time. This innovative measure brought benefits both to workers, who now have a better quality of life, and to the company, which saw productivity and employee satisfaction increase. Henry Ford continued to pursue innovation and expansion for his company. He introduced continuous improvements to the Ford Model T, making it safer and more comfortable. In addition, he expanded Ford's operations to other countries, establishing factories in locations such as Canada, the United Kingdom, and Brazil. However, after more than 2 decades of production, the Ford Model T began to lose ground to competitors, who offered more modern and technologically advanced cars. Henry Ford realized the need to innovate again and launch a new model to meet the ever-evolving demands of the automobile market. In 1927, Ford Motor Company introduced the Ford Model A, replacing the iconic Model T. The new model brought several improvements and updates, including a more elegant design and advanced features for the time. The Ford Model A was a success, and the company has remained one of the world's leading automobile manufacturers. Over the years, Ford Motor Company continued to release several successful models, such as the Ford Mustang in the 1960s, which became an icon of the automobile industry, and the Ford F-150, one of the most popular pickup trucks on the market. Today, Ford is one of the most influential and globally recognized brands. Its history is marked by the courage, passion and vision of the future of its founder, Henry Ford, who revolutionized the automobile industry and transformed the way the world moved.